my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso here on SABC3 on this Monday morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope that you're enjoying it with us. Now, we are back into the study and we're talking about nutritional things today. I mean, when we think about cheese, it's a firm favorite treat for everyone out there, including myself. But I'm caught in situations where I'm standing in the shop, there's a whole rack of different kinds of cheeses. So which one do you choose? Which one tastes better, but which one is better for you nutritionally? Andre Duplessis is here to talk to us all about that. More.
Hi, goeiemôre.
Hoe gaan het met jou?
Baie goed en jy?
Good. It feels like I haven't seen you in ages. It always just feels like that when I see you on a Monday morning.
Yes.
I wonder why that is.
So many things happen over the weekend.
That's true. And I'm going to need some advice from you on how to recover from my muscular aches right now. But let's talk about cheese, the different kinds of cheese that you get out there, and which ones are actually healthy for you. I didn't realize that it actually boiled down to that.
Well, cheese is very nourishing. I mean,
Yes.
there's lots of nutrients in there. It's a rich source of protein and minerals. In our Western sort of based diet, we rely on cheese a lot for protein and calcium,
Yes.
a mineral. And I must say, I love cheese. Whenever I think I'm going to try to do a vegan diet at some stage, just for a month or so. But
Okay.
this is the reason why I just can't get myself to do it, because I love cheese.
And it's one of those things we've loved, I think most of us, from childhood, when we used to have it in our little lunch boxes where the mom packed your little triangular cheese with your
Yes.
sandwiches. So it's been part of our diets for the longest time.
Well, and there are some things to consider. If you, for instance, have high cholesterol,
Yes.
it's important to know which cheeses to have less of and which ones you can have more of.
Okay.
So I've got a display here of different types of cheeses.
Yes.
And in general, the hard cheeses are the ones that are higher in fat.
Okay.
So like the cheddars and Gouda, etc.
So it's the fat in them that makes them kind of more solid than the softer ones, you'd say?
Not necessarily. Maybe it's because it's more concentrated also,
Okay.
yes. So the thing is, if I look at what I do, because I've got high cholesterol, to make sure that I don't get too much of the bad fats,
Yes.
I always go for the more mature cheeses. So I've got a little tasting sample. You don't
Oh, here we go. Bring on the glass of wine and cheese, yes. All right.
So over here we've got a normal piece of cheddar. So if you want to taste that first.
So in terms of, let's say, from 1 to 10 on a cholesterol level, where would this be?
Well, I would probably put it in terms of cheese at an 8. Yes.
So I just had to put it in my mouth and show it to everyone again before I devoured it.
Right. So cheddar already has quite a strong flavour,
Yeah.
and it's cheese that I love, and I would love to eat a lot of it. But because of my cholesterol, I try not to eat too much of it. So if you taste the mature cheddar, so that's 12 months mature, and you'll see the taste and the texture is slightly different.
Oh, here we go.
Want to know what you think about that?
It really spikes in the palate.
That's right. So you see, so if you need to do exercise portion control and have smaller quantities, always buy the stronger flavoured cheeses. So that's also, I don't know if you like blue cheese, but the blue cheeses are also quite potent in flavour.
I'll tell you what, I've tried blue cheese with biltong. There was a blue cheese and biltong soup that I once tasted. Absolutely amazing. I have a small piece of this. Ooh,
Yes,
come over
there's a
here.
small piece.
So, and this, in terms of cholesterol content, or
It's also fairly high. But blue cheese is something that you would not normally eat lots of and just eat a slice or eat it on a sandwich. It's normally sort of enjoyed in smaller quantities. So I'm not so concerned about that one, but I think the majority of people buy cheddar cheese because it's ideal for sandwiches and for cooking, etc.
Okay.
So the point is, if you buy the mature cheese, the flavour is a lot more intense. You use a lot less.
Yeah. So take us through the rest of the display of the other cheeses you have, and you know what we're looking at. How much of which can you take in to remain healthy?
Well, if you want to look at health properties, all of them are rich in protein, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Over here we've got goat's milk cheese, which in general is lower in fat, and also people that are a bit more sensitive to cow's milk. And cow's milk allergies tend to do a bit better on the goat's milk cheese. There's feta cheese, which has a lot less fat but more salt than your normal cheese.
We like to use that in our salad, so it's a great substitute. So I find that when I use that a lot more, I use less of the salad dressing.
Exactly.
Because it substitutes for that kind of
flavour. So you
flavour.
see, it's all getting the balance right with flavour, because we all love our cheeses and love our food.
Yes.
So just to make sure that you get the balance right with nutrition as well. And over here is some Parmesan cheese. So that, once again, is one of your higher fat cheeses, but it's something that I always have in my fridge, because just a little spoon of that can flavour a whole plate of food or a whole dish, because it's so intense in flavour.
Is that what they call the stenker cheese?
And
some people refer to that.
If you really want to cheese out and enjoy yourself and overindulge in cheese. The ones that are the lowest in fat are the cottage cheese and ricotta cheese. So they are also a lot less potent in flavour.
Yes.
But their fat content is a lot lower than any of these other cheeses. So if you're going to have a cheese indulgence, start with those ones and finish off with your blue cheese.
And we actually have made a couple of very nice recipes using the ricotta cheese, if I remember correctly, you and I. Tell me quickly about if you had to give your number one best tip, like your best recipe for cheese, how would you combine it in the most delicious, healthiest way possible?
In a salad.
In a salad?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, if you look at a salad with lots of leaves and rocket and things like that, and a few nuts sprinkled in it, and with a little bit of cheese, you only need small amounts. It really livens up that dish. I mean, it's very sad for me to sit in front of a plate of salad that's just lettuce, cucumber and tomato. It makes me want to cry. So just to add a bit of flavour, and at the same time you're adding some protein and some good nutrition. And you mentioned muscle recovery.
Yes.
Can I share a secret with you?
Please do, I need it.
Ricotta cheese is one of nature's richest sources of whey protein. You know, whey protein we buy in these
containers and we mix it
for sports performance and muscle recovery. Now, the ricotta cheese is packed with whey protein. And that's why I eat ricotta cheese so often. Because it's
mine,
so good
everyone.
for you.
Don't touch the ricotta cheese. I'll just put it right up now.
And I've got a recipe where I make a cheesecake with the ricotta cheese. I think I'll show that pretty soon.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
And I know that you'll be talking about cheeses pretty soon, right?
Yes, yes. In my hometown of Stellenbosch, this coming weekend, there's a cheese festival, and I'll be showing some healthy tips and ideas and showing some recipes. So anybody that's interested can go to my Facebook page. All the details are there.
Fantastic. Thank you very, very much, Andrea. Always appreciate it. And of course, if you've got any more questions to ask, you are welcome to do so on Andrea's Facebook page, Andrea WC Vital Expert. Right now, time for us to go outside, get our green fingers on. Let's catch up with what Graham's up to.
For 30 Rand a year, you can subscribe to the Vitalize magazine and receive nutritional advice, fitness tips, and amazing recipes. Visit vital.co.za today.